to stack them up 2 by 2 behind the #1 Cochran Ford F-150 Pace truck. If you were here on Friday night, we sent Nolan Groves out in front of the field for the 305s as a tribute to his brother. Unfortunately, they lost Cooper Groves, just 17 years old, just yesterday. So we are going to bring Nolan back to the front of the field. Nolan is going to go to the outside of the front row. We're going to leave the inside pole open in a missing man formation so that brother Cooper can ride a lap around the Speedway. His brother Nolan on the front row. We ask that you keep the Groves family in your thoughts and prayers at this difficult time. Rest in peace, Cooper. Hope you enjoy the show your brother's about to put on here today. Come around, gas it up for Cooper, and take his starting position. 8th row. Joey Peluso will pull the #1 Cochran Ford F-150 Pace truck into the infield, into turn 2, and your starting lineup, the front row, the 88 of Greg Dabrowski and the 4J of Jacob Gamola. Jarrett Rosenkrantz and Mike Height will fire from the 2nd row, then Bruckenhofer and Paddock, Hunter Height and Morris, Kennewell and Boyles, Barton and Sheehan, Begenwald and Hartman, and Nolan Groves. Green flag is out. Caution on the Speedway, we have one upside down off the top of turn 2. 4G of Mike Height and another car. Oh, no, somehow he stayed on his wheels. That's a 42 of Jim Paddock. We thought that thing got upside down. Maybe he did get upside down, landed on his wheels. There's no damage to that top wing. He's going to take the 42 pit side, check it out, but it was I'm going to send him, make sure there's not a 3rd car down there. Comes your Highland Tire instant replay, dropping the green flag. It was not a good start, so we threw the yellow. I think some drivers lifted and heard the command of the receivers. Unfortunately, everybody can't hear or see the lights quite as well as others for some reason. It looked like Paddock went over. Somehow kept it on 4 wheels. Might have just done some off-roading over some of the humps of clay back there, but somehow kept it on 4 wheels. Highland Tire has locations at Toronto Heights and Tarentum. Paddock went to the pits. Have not seen him come back to the chute as yet. The Hubbis Auto and Truck Supply Rush Late Models, presented by Born to Run Lubricants, feature is up next. We'll have a complete restart. Less than 42 of Paddock. Paddock is able to come to the tail of the field, he will drop to the back and then go to the pits. Mike Height did not stop for caution. Fired to the outside of the second row. Stacked up 2x2. Greg Dabrowski in the 88. Big Kabbalah in the 4J will fire from the front row. Row 2 is the 25 of Jarrett Rosenkrantz and the 4G of Mike Height. Row 3, the 47 of Britt Bruckenhofer, and the 42 was scheduled to start there, so that'll move Hunter Height to the outside of the third row. Inside the fourth row now will be the 16 of Jim Morris, and outside will be the 17K of Stevie Kennewell. Row 5 will be the 30 of Jaslyn Boyles and the 99 of A.J. Barton. Row 6 will be the 98S of Bill Sheehan and the 3J of Bella Beckenwald. Row 7 will be the 3X of Josh Hartman and the 25G of Nolan Groves. Kennewell came off as well. The 17K of Stephen Kennewell, the 3X of Josh Hartman, both scratching this one. So the fourth row is the 16 of Jim Morris and the 30 of Jaslyn Boyles. Fifth row, the 99 of Barton, the 98 of Sheehan, and then the sixth row, the 3J of Bella Beckenwald and the 25 of Nolan Groves. Allegheny Sprint Tour 305, 63. Jake Kabbalah takes the early lead down the back straightaway ahead of Greg Dabrowski. Contact there between Mike Height and the 16 of Jim Morris. Sends Mike Height hard into the front stretch wall. Caution is for the 4G of Mike Height. So got a couple signs down there on the front straightaway. Contact 16 of Jim Morris. The caution came out. Highland Tire instant replay. You see Mike Height just got looked like something broke in his steering as he drove right down to the bottom. Nowhere to go. It looked like he was in control of the steering off of turn 4. Jim Morris had a good run going off the bottom of 4 and had nowhere to go. Contact made there. It looked like Hunter Height pulled up to Jim Morris and maybe point out some damage. Looks like Jim maybe trying to get some information out from Jake Mullen. Bars and rods there on the 16, so they're fired up off the turn. See how it handles. Very delicate suspension parts there. Some of those bars are just more for rubbing his racing aspect, I guess is the easiest way to say it. A lot of them have some structural and functionality with the suspension, and Jim's going to err on the side of caution, take a pit side. Some of them aren't real difficult or time-consuming to change, and Mike Height is over there on the hook in the mud, so Jim may have a little bit of time to make necessary changes to safely and competitively bring the 16 back out onto the action track. Forget to grab an arm's length of 50/50 safety raffle tickets while you're out. $2 cans of Busch beer under the Turn 4 grandstands. Boylan's Concession, Brickyard, both under the Turn 4 grandstands. Our famous fish sandwich, burgers, hot dogs, ice cold Marburger Farm Dairy, iced tea, and Pepsi products in the main concession stand right across from the Hubba's video board. And our Fast Lane Pizza and Beer stand is under the Turn 4 grandstand. Again, if you misplaced something at the concession stand, you know you should have something in your pocket that's not there and you can accurately identify exactly what it is. We'll be glad to return it to you. And if somebody from the Buffalo Township Volunteer Fire Company could come to the tower to see me real quick, appreciate it, please. Chuck Brenniger shows the field the green flag. Lights, Wheeling lights are going to go out. We're going to come back to green next time through the sprinkle restart zone. Morris is trying to make his way back out. It's not a regular Friday night back there. One, we have the next feature lined up. There's some fencing that doesn't let vehicles move through the first and second row of cars. So we're giving Jim Morris just a little bit of extra time because it's not as easy to navigate the pits as it normally is on a race night. But this will be Jim's last opportunity to come back out. Now the Wheeling lights will come off. Green flag in the right hand of Chuck Brenniger. Jen, when you have a minute, could you stop up to see me, please? We're only at 225 on the 50/50. We'd love to see that get to at least 500, but we need your help to get there. Lights are out. Cone is set. Jacob Gamola will bring the field back to green through the Sprinkles restart zone off of turn 4. 1 lap in, 19 laps to go for the Allegheny Sprint Tour 305. the wall. Bruckenhofer to third. Here comes Rosenkrantz, looking to make it a 3-car battle for third. Bruckenhofer up into the marbles. Rosenkrantz follows around, and they shuffle Hunter Height back to 5th. Change in a running order in the top 5. It's Bruckenhofer into 3rd. Rosenkrantz into 4th. The heavy lap traffic. Vega Bellenwald slides off the top of 1 and 2. Bella back on the Speedway. Oh. AJ Barton spins right in front of second running Greg Dabrowski as Jake Gamulla comes to the stand a complete lap 18, 2 laps to go. That might have been the break Jake Gamulla needed to comfortably stay ahead of Greg Dabrowski with 2 laps to go. Bruckenhofer 3rd, Rosenkrantz 4th. Hunter Height is in 5th, Nolan Groves up to 6th. Jake Gamulla takes the white flag. Nolan Groves making a late race charge, trying to get a top 5, and a checkered flag waves for Jake Gamulla. Nolan Groves is underneath Hunter Height, but slides off the top of turn 2. Height holds the position down the backstretch. Bruckenhofer 3rd, Rosenkrantz 4th. Hunter Height is going to hold on to 5th. Nolan Groves comes home 6th.